Hey you guys, we're going to be simplifying our rational expressions and determining where the rational expression is undefined. Okay, so let's start with our steps. So first, we will be factoring the numerator and denominator if possible, which remember, our leading coefficient must be positive, and if it's not, we will have to factor out a negative. Then we'll be determining where the rational expression is undefined by setting the factors of the denominator not equal to 0, because remember we cannot divide by 0. Not allowed. Okay, so the way that I kind of remember, no, you cannot do that. So no means 0 can't be in the denominator, but this one works out. On is okay. It is okay for 0 to be in the numerator, but 0 cannot be in the denominator. No, not allowed. Not allowed. Okay, so that is how we'll determine where things are undefined. So this one's okay. Okay, this one is no. Alright, so anyways, then after we determine where it's undefined, we will divide out any like terms in the numerator and denominator. So we'll be simplifying our fraction. Alright, so let's get started on example 1. So, first we need to factor the numerator and denominator, which, if we have two monomials, you guys, we cannot factor this. Okay, it's already factored. We can't do anything to it. Okay, so that step's done. So 1, check. Alright, number 2. Okay, we have to determine where the rational expression is undefined. So remember, our denominator can never equal 0. So we have to prevent it from ever going to 0. So all the factors in the denominator, we're going to set not equal to 0, which I only have one factor in the denominator, this 27x squared. Okay, so we're going to say 27x squared cannot equal 0. And we're going to solve this bad boy for x. So let's see what happens. Okay, so to get x by itself, first of all, I need to move this 27 to the other side, which, since it's secretly multiplying to the x squared, we have to divide it on both sides. Okay, which 27 divided by 27 will cancel out and turn to 1. So we're left with x squared cannot equal 0 divided by 27. So remember, you guys, it's okay to divide 0 by 27, because 0 is allowed in the numerator, which that just equals 0. Okay, if it helps you guys, this could even be okay instead of on. Whatever works for you. So this one's okay, this one's no. Okay? But anyways, whatever helps you to remember that. Okay, so now, in order to undo a square, we got to square root that thing on both sides. Okay, which the square root cancels out the squared, so we're left with x cannot equal the square root of 0 is just 0. And technically, you guys, when we square root both sides of an equation, a plus or minus pops up. But we can't really have plus or minus 0. Okay, 0 is not positive or negative. So, where this thing is undefined is when x is 0. So we're going to say it can't equal 0 so we don't kill any kittens. Because when we divide by 0, bad things happen, which involve killing kittens. And we're not in the kitten killing business in this class. Okay, so basically, you can never put 0 for x in here because it will make the denominator 0. Alright, so after that, we are going to divide out any like factors in the numerator and denominator. So let's start with the numbers first, listing about something that goes into 9 and 27. Holy hot dog, you guys are so smart. The thing that goes into 9 and 27 and the largest number that goes into both is 3. So I'm going to divide my 9 and my 27 by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 27 divided by 3 is 9. Okay, which actually I could have gone higher. I wasn't thinking. There was a larger number that goes into 9 and 27. Okay, and that would have been 9. So that would have been the faster way, but it's okay. We can keep going. So something that goes into 3 and 9 is 3. So I'm going to divide each of these by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. Alright, so that is this fraction in its most simplified form. So again, you guys, you could have, again, you want to try to pick the largest number that goes into both so you don't have to do it twice. But if you accidentally do it, you can always do it twice. Okay, so if I would have started off with 9, 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 27 divided by 9 is 3. So if I would have divided by 9, I could have skipped from this step to this step. Okay, but it doesn't matter, honestly. As long as you get to the right answer, that's all that matters. All right, let's focus on the variables now. So the variables. When we divide variables with exponents, we subtract the exponents. So 7 minus 2 will give me x to the 5th. All right, guys, and to figure out where it goes, okay, if it's a positive number, it's going to end up in the numerator, x to the 5th. Okay, if I subtracted and would have gotten a negative number, remember if I have like x to the negative 2, that's the same thing as 1 over x squared. Okay, so if you ever subtract your exponents and get a negative number, you just need to put that number in the denominator and bam, the exponent will turn positive. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you ever subtract and it's negative, just throw that bad boy in the denominator and make that thing positive. All right, so this would be my final answer. 1x to the 5th over 3. Or if you want to, this is the same thing as x to the 5th over 3 because 1 times x is x to the 5th. Holy hot dog, wasn't that one exciting, you guys?